Let's get right into it. Number 9. The Mailbox Mistake. So you just moved into a new place and your mailbox is stuffed with letters for the previous tenant? You're thinking, I'll just throw these away, they don't live here anymore. Well, congratulations. You just committed a federal crime. That's right, tossing someone else's mail is actually mail tampering. And the government takes this very seriously. Like up to 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine, seriously. Imagine explaining that one to your cellmate. What are you in for? Murder. You? I threw away some credit card offers. The feds don't mess around with mail crimes. They've got a whole special force of postal inspectors. These guys are basically the Navy SEALs of mail delivery, and they've sent people to prison for throwing away grocery store coupons. But here's the insane part. It doesn't matter if it's junk mail or $1 million check. The law treats them exactly the same. You could get federal charges for tossing someone's expired Pizza Hut coupon. So what are you supposed to do with all that mail? Write return to sender on every single piece and put it back. Yeah, it's annoying as hell. But it beats explaining to future employers why the U.S. Postal Service has you on their naughty list. Number 8. The Counterfeit Surprise. Here's a true story from Texas. Guy buys his morning coffee, gets a crisp $20 bill in change. Later that day, he tries to use it at another store. The cashier takes one look and suddenly goes pale. They're calling their manager, then security, then the cops. That $20 bill? Completely fake. And now he's about to have the worst day of his life. It doesn't matter that you had no idea it was fake. The moment you try to spend counterfeit money, you've technically committed a federal crime. These fake bills are getting scary good. We're talking professional-grade counterfeits that can fool experienced cashiers. One wrong move, and you're in an interrogation room with the Secret Service. Yes, the actual Secret Service. They don't just protect presidents, they hunt counterfeiters too. Good luck explaining that you didn't know. They've heard that excuse from every actual counterfeiter since 1865. Meanwhile, that first cashier who gave you the fake bill? Still working their shift, probably handing out more fake cash right now. Number 7. The Finders Keepers Felony. You're walking down the street and spot a wallet on the ground. No one's around, so you pick it up. There's $200 inside. You decide to be semi-decent and return the wallet, after keeping the cash as a finder's fee. I mean, that's basically a reward for being honest, right? Dead wrong. That little reward you just gave yourself? That's theft. And turning in the empty wallet later doesn't fix it. The moment you pocket that cash, you've committed a crime. True story from Illinois. Guy finds a wallet with $500 inside, takes the cash, turns in the empty wallet to police, thinks he's clever. 2 weeks later, security footage shows him pocketing the money. Now he's facing felony charges and explaining to his wife why they need a lawyer. In some states, taking just $100 from a lost wallet is a felony. That means jail time, a criminal record, and trying to convince future employers that finders keepers isn't your life philosophy. The smart move? Turn in everything immediately, because that brief thrill of free money isn't worth becoming a felon over someone else's grocery money. Number 6. The Pill-Sharing Blunder. Your friend has the worst migraine of their life. Their head feels like someone's drilling into their skull. You've got prescribed painkillers that could help, so you hand them one pill. Congratulations. You just became a drug dealer in the eyes of the law. That's right, that single pill just put you in the same category as actual drug dealers. The law doesn't care that you were being nice. It doesn't care about your friend's pain. All it sees is unauthorized drug distribution. Some states treat this exactly like dealing drug on a street corner. Even if no money changes hands, you're still trafficking controlled substances. Your kindness just made you a felon. Your friend? They're now guilty of possession without a prescription. So your good deed turned both of you into criminals. The opioid crisis has authorities treating prescription sharing like it's Breaking Bad. One woman in Tennessee gave her coworker a single pain pill for back pain. She's now a convicted felon who can't vote or own a gun. The better plan? Tell your friend to see a doctor. A splitting headache beats a splitting criminal record. Number 5. The Helpful Friend's Nightmare. Sunday morning, your buddy calls. He's excited about his new 65-inch TV and needs help moving it. Being a good friend, you head over to help. 1 week later, police are at your door. That TV? Stolen. And by helping move it, you're now an accessory to theft. Your good deed just became a potential prison sentence. It doesn't matter that you didn't know. The law doesn't care about your shocked face or your "I was just helping" defense. Being an accessory can get you years in prison, all because you helped carry a TV up some stairs. Your job? Gone. Your reputation? Destroyed. Every background check for the rest of your life will show this. And here's the kicker. Your friend might throw you under the bus for a lighter sentence. Yeah, officer. They totally knew it was stolen. Now it's your word against theirs. And guess who the jury believes? Number 4. Capturing evidence, committing a crime. You witness a crazy argument and think, I better record this for evidence. Surprise? You might be the criminal now. In many states, recording someone without permission is illegal wiretapping. Yes, even on your phone. Yes, even in public. In Florida, recording a private conversation without consent gets you 5 years in prison. You're thinking, but they're screaming in public. Doesn't matter. If they have reasonable expectation of privacy, you're breaking the law. Some states require both people to consent. Imagine asking someone mid-fight, hey, before you punch that guy, can I get your permission to film? The twisted part? The person exposing wrongdoing often gets worse punishment than the actual wrongdoer. A guy in Massachusetts recorded police misconduct. Instead of being a hero, he got multiple felony charges. Your phone feels like protection, but legally it's a loaded weapon pointed at yourself. Sometimes the safest move is just using your eyes and calling 911. Number 3. The airport joke that lands you in jail. Marine Lance Corporal Joseph Simkus thought he'd crack a bomb joke at airport security. The TSA didn't laugh. Instead of Thanksgiving dinner, he got federal interrogation. See, the moment you mention explosives at an airport, even jokingly, you trigger a federal incident. Security doesn't care if you're obviously kidding. They'll tackle you like you're actually carrying explosives. A 55-year-old grandma in Miami made a sarcastic comment about bombs. Now she has a criminal record, and a story her grandkids definitely won't find funny. The instant you make that joke, here's what happens. The entire checkpoint shuts down. Hundreds of people miss their flights. The bomb squad gets called, and you get arrested for communicating a false threat. That's a federal crime with up to 10 years in prison. 10 years for a bad joke. While you're handcuffed in the interrogation room, everyone who missed their flight is posting about the idiot who shut down the airport. That idiot is you. And it's all over a joke that wasn't even funny. Number 2. The Good Samaritan's Mistake. True story from last year. College student sees what looks like a mugging. His hero instincts kick in. He tackles the attacker to the ground. Plot twist. He just body slammed an undercover cop. Now he's in handcuffs, facing assault on a police officer. Even with good intentions, the law only cares if your force was reasonable. The second the threat ends, any extra action becomes assault. You go from hero to defendant in 3 seconds. The mugger needed surgery from that tackle. Our hero? Looking at 5 years for assault with bodily harm. Here's the really messed up part. Some states have duty to retreat laws. You're legally required to run away instead of helping. So that person getting attacked, legally, you're supposed to abandon them. A woman in Chicago pepper sprayed someone attacking an elderly man. The attacker went blind in one eye. She got sued for $200,000 and lost. Your best bet? Call 911 and be a witness. Movie heroes get medals. Real-life heroes get lawsuits. Number 1. The pet rescue paradox. It's 95 degrees outside. You see a dog trapped in a car panting desperately. This dog is literally dying. You smash the window and save its life. Now you're a hero and a criminal. In most states, breaking that window is vandalism and destruction of property. Doesn't matter that you saved a life. The law values car windows over dying animals. A woman in North Carolina broke a window to save a dog that was minutes from death. The internet called her a hero. The police called her a vandal and pressed charges. While everyone's sharing her rescue video and praising her, she's hiring a lawyer and facing fines. The temperature in a parked car hits 120 degrees in just 10 minutes. Dogs can die in 15. But legally, you're supposed to call police and wait, even if waiting means watching that dog die. The cops who would have written a report about a dead dog are now arresting you for preventing that death. Makes perfect sense, right? You're forced to choose. Watch an innocent animal die or risk criminal charges. Most decent humans choose the charges, which is exactly why this law is completely insane. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.